All right, just like that, magic. That's exactly what we create at Kwese Sports. It's go time on hashtag Kwese Sports tonight, where sportstainment comes to life. So tonight, we talk and speak to one of the freshest artists in the music business. Klay Thompson sets the NBA courts alight. Real Madrid find themselves without a manager, and Ms. Vimbai gets the lowdown on Jaden Adetiba as the youngster signs for Arsenal FC Academy. Something is happening in North London, I tell you. But a first warm Congolese welcome to my co-host Zihlo. Boom, 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 boom.
What it do, man?
I'm happy to be at home tonight, and you know,
what?
Definitely, this is home.
Oh, okay. Oh. What? I was waiting for that.
All right, so what's popping, Z? What's going on?
Everything is good. An exciting show coming up. We have a really cool guest. But we want you to be part of the show, so make sure that you use our social media platforms from Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, the World Wide Web.
The www. All right, so tonight's guest is a rising star in the South African arts industry, from music, performing, and acting. She does it all with great ease. It's a hashtag welcome to Blaq Diva. Like Blaq Diva, if myself and Zihlo do not get a ticket for that great intro,
it's not
then
on.
like
yeah.
at your next concert, of course.
Of course, you're gonna get it no matter what.
VIP, VVIP. Okay, we're happy.
Yeah.
Let's start with the name Blaq Diva. What inspired the name?
Well, firstly, I don't mean any offense or anything, but as you can see, I'm black.
All right.
And I'm a diva. You understand that? So representing, you know, African black divas, ladies, yeah.
Tell them, girl.
Yeah. Wow. So representing black women.
Yes.
That's part of your name.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about then your love for music and of course where that began.
Well, I used to love music when I was young. I used to take, you know, in those magazines, they used to have lyrics. I was like singing along to Squatter Camp. Every week I buy TV Plus, I read. And then I didn't really take it seriously. I went into drama. And then 2015, boom, I just decided, let me do music. I had a producer who was assisting me. I'm like, no, but I can't do music. It's like, you've got a voice, you can rap and you can write, so let's just do it. Then I did it from there, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Diva, honey, talk to me. I want to know, what do you want people to take away from your music when they're listening to you and all the drama that you're talking about?
I just want them to enjoy the music. I want them to be inspired and to be aspired as well, because I am an inspiration and I am an aspiration. So I want to change people's mentality while they're having fun, not always like too serious. They must have fun in the process.
Right.
Make the world a better place. Even if I cannot change the whole world, but one person counts. They're going to enjoy the music.
Tell them, girl.
Message. Yeah.
See, this is exactly why we love having fun here at the hashtag couch. Now, you're a lady of so many talents. How do you handle all of these gifts?
Well, I'm dramatic. I'm a diva. Yeah, I do acting, I do some presenting stuff, you know, and voiceovers and all that. So yeah, rapping, singing, yeah, it's in me. I'm an artist. I'm art.
All right, and what is the goal with all these different gifts? How far do you see yourself going?
Yo, I can't even say it. It's all in my head. But I don't just dream. I dream and I live, and it's going to happen. I'm going places. I know, and I'm very positive about it. I'm receiving great support from my team. BLMG, they're just pushing me. It's awesome. I'm going far. I believe that. Yeah.
Okay, now, talking about, I mean, we clearly can see that you love your music.
Yeah.
What else do you love doing apart from music?
I like beauty stuff.
My kind of girl. We're going to talk afterwards. Right?
Wow, why am I left out of this, guys? Don't guys deserve good makeup as well?
I just didn't want to put you on the spotlight. I thought it was our secret, but you did it, so it's okay.
So that's what you get up to in your spare time, would you say?
Yes, I just play around with some home natural chemicals, you know, lemon, bicarb. Hey, it's my secret. I won't reveal too much, but I just love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so where in the world do you wish to perform one day?
Everywhere.
Wow. So there isn't a specific place?
No, anywhere.
A specific stage?
Anywhere. You can take me anywhere.
Okay, who would you like to collab with?
Zonke.
All right.
Nice. Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
And Java.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I've had so much fun just talking to you about your career. Let's have a look at one of your latest music video. Ooh, can't wait. Here it is.
African woman, number 30. African Mama free. Abafazi imbokodo wemfazi uyimbokodo uletha intokozo hey wathinta abafazi hey wathinta imbogo hey wathinta izimba sizokhipha izimbazo how cartoonist you are very marvelous and wonderful and powerful you are how ridiculous we are when we lose that respect and then often take you for granted ngaphandle kwakho uthando lwakho inhliziyo yakho ngithi iyaqhakaza ngisho noma sengukhathaza
Like, how was that?
Wow.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hey,
You got it,
you
girl.
have such a strong message behind your music.
Okay.
Yeah, but one thing I want to know, like, what is a typical day like in your life?
Yeah.
It
Music.
has to be busy.
Just music? No, like, let's forget the music. When you wake up,
Yes,
and
when
you've got a free day, what do you do?
Yes, I do music.
Wow.
On your free day as well?
Yes, I listen to music. I'm bathing music. I get inspiration at 12 o'clock at
I
night.
love
I wake
that.
up. I record on the phone. Yeah, I'm going to do this at a studio tomorrow. Because, you know, if I don't record it, I'm going to forget. So
Okay.
this music is spiritual,
Wow.
actually. So, yeah, music all the way. When I'm walking, my earphones, music, man. Hey.
Just music.
Yeah.
All right, so you spoke about, in particular, how, you know, you'll have a certain tune or lyrics in your head and you quickly record it.
Yes.
What would you do then for acting? Is there a certain character role you imagine, you know, playing and then you quickly record it on your video?
Most of the time I do videos.
All right.
And then most of the time I stand in front of the mirror. I'm like, yeah, you know, I change characters. I'm just that type of a person.
What's
Yeah.
the best character for you to act?
The best character.
Get
I
into
think-
it now. Just do it.
Yes.
Yabona nina, ngijwayela kabi nina sanyangazi mina ukuthi ngubani.
Wow, live audition right at Kwese Sports. We love that.
We've got a winner. I think we've got a winner.
That's a drunk woman anyway.
Oh, of course. All right, so, I mean, we've spoken a lot about the different people that you've worked with. And right here in the video that we just saw, you got to work with Mel C. What was that like?
It was awesome, incredible. We worked very well together. Yeah.
Wow. And where was the video shot?
We shot it in Pretoria.
Okay.
Yes.
And what was the vision behind it?
We wanted to inspire women because it was Women's Month, you know. So we're just making a song to inspire all the wonderful women out there, our mothers, our sisters, our grandmothers, you know.
Yes.
Women power, to sum it
Yes.
all up.
Now, who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
Zonke.
Zonke.
Only
okay,
Zonke.
Just...
No, not only Zonke, but she's my number one. Hey, I just love Zonke, you have no idea. If I see her, I will scream. And as I said, Nicki Minaj and Java.
Oh, wow. So clearly there's been elements that you've taken from her performance that you've added to yourself.
Yes.
Wow, that's lovely. All right, so you know that the hashtag, of course, is Kwese Sports right here on social media. Do the right thing. All the opinions you have with regards to the topics that we get to chat about, you know, that you can get it right here on hashtag ZZ.
Gosh, Arthur, like fascinating insights coming from a true performer sitting right next to me over there. Now, onto our very own performer, Felicia Endersby. Let's cross over and see what she has dug up in the world of social media.
Hi guys, stop everything you're doing and appreciate greatness. Cristiano Ronaldo has made another piece of history by becoming the most followed person on Instagram. The Juventus superstar now has an astonishing 144.4 million followers on the photo sharing site. He's surpassed Selena Gomez, who has held the #1 spot since 2016. This latest record is a sure sign that Ronaldo's popularity is not waning, even despite a rape allegation.
Some chakras wanna rob me. I'm so awesome, out here like a possum. I'm so awesome.
Lewis Hamilton revealed that his granddad died just 3 days before he was crowned world champion for a 5th time. The Brit's 4th place finish in Mexico was enough for Hamilton to equal the great Juan Manuel Fangio's record. He flew to his Los Angeles home to celebrate and reflect with his dogs Roscoe and Coco. Hamilton is just now 2 world titles away from equaling the great Michael Schumacher's record. Can he do it?
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Mbappe is enjoying a superb season following the completion of his permanent £166 million move from Monaco in the summer. Despite being benched for late coming, the 19-year-old has scored 10 goals in just 6 league appearances this season. And is the division's top scorer. He has averaged a goal every 52 minutes this term, as PSG have won all of their 11 games since the start of the campaign. So there we are. That's all we have time for. We do this for you guys, so don't forget to tweet me with your thoughts, pics, comments. Until next time, enjoy.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Felicia, for the social media news from around the world. You can catch her next week, Wednesday, same time, same place. All right, so coming up, NBA records broken, Miss Vimbaya from Nigeria, and Real Madrid in a spot of bother.
Wow, that is epic. That is really brilliant, right?
Right, guys? Like, talk about skills. Can you guys do that?
No, I won't even lie. Like I won't even try and take it. Do you
Why
think that?
not?
No, I don't think so.
Can't you
I'm a
sing your way
break.
through?
I'll just stay there and be a cheerleader.
Yeah, no, like, guys, I have no talent
Well, they
whatsoever.
perform.
No.
Yeah, no ball handling skills. All right. So as we continue, all-star swingman Klay Thompson set an NBA record by knocking down 14 three-pointers in Monday night's 149-124 win over the Chicago Bulls. Thompson went 14 for 24 from beyond the arc and 18 for 29 from the field, racking up a staggering 52 points in 27 minutes while raining down shots from all over the floor. The Warriors also set an NBA record for team three-pointers made in a half by knocking down 17 in the first half. It's the best feeling, Thompson said, of being in the zone, something I haven't felt in the first 6-7 games. To snap out of a slump with a record, I couldn't ask for a better way to do it. So, ladies, one half of the Splash Brothers going all the way with 14 threes. Insanity. Talk about just output on another level.
That is crazy. Like, I mean, it took me a while just to understand what that was all about. I mean,
Yeah.
That is amazing. He even beat Steph Curry's record. For me, that is just like kudos. But the good thing I liked about it was the fact that Steph encouraged him. He's like, you've got this, just go in for the last one and break my record.
Guys, I mean,
that's teamwork.
52 points is just insane and crazy. I mean, to bring it back home with yourself, Blaq Diva, just, you know, music as well is a very driven, results-driven type of industry.
Yes.
Just like Klay Thompson, who's expected to constantly have them reach these deadlines. How does that feel for you?
I love the laugh.
Yes.
I don't know.
I feel like there's something you're about to tell us.
No, I don't
You can
really
be
have-
honest. We won't judge you.
Yeah.
No.
There's a safe space.
I mean, 14 three-pointers, 52 points. How would we put that into music terms? Tracks, albums, I don't know, recording
Awards,
sessions.
something.
I'd rather keep it to myself.
All
I'm
right.
shy. No.
All right. You know, gold record, platinum record, nothing?
No, it's a surprise.
All right. Oh, it's a surprise. I love that.
I
All
don't
right,
want
so...
to be too ahead.
All right.
She's
I
staying
love
humble.
that. I
She's
love
humble.
that. I love that she's staying humble. Now, guys, next question. Klay Thompson, is he big enough to be named at the same level as Steph Curry? See, I know that we were
I don't
arguing
know.
about this off air.
I just feel like, okay, you know, this is great. He's done a really good job, and he is a good player. But ultimately, you know, Steph has got a few on him, you know,
Ooh.
things that...
But Klay also has a few rings
No,
on
but then,
him.
like,
What?
Steph, no, but Steph has been MVP a couple of times, which Klay hasn't. And I know you're going to say, yes, he did break the record, which
He
is
did
great.
break the record. I
But
think that is a good enough performance.
Are you just
measurement.
measuring him on one thing or, like, his holistic career? That's my question.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to know what Blaq Diva feels, because I feel like it's going to be two girls on one guy, you know,
Oh,
just
yeah, so
kind
that's good
of
too.
putting him in a corner and saying, hey, you're going to listen to this. All right, so great. Thompson's record, a clear sign, ladies, that the Warriors are in good health. Possible finals again this season. We know that they went to the finals last time around. Is it a sign that they might do it again this time?
I think so, and I think they're going to be with the Boston Celtics, and that's going to be interesting to watch. Harry's going to give them something.
Something.
The African, the mamas.
Yes.
Wouldn't you want to be on that stage one day? Is that like the final for you?
The final, again, what?
In the sense of rewards, would you want to be at the mamas?
Yes, definitely. I want to be there. I want to be rocking the stage.
All right, and how do you stay on top of your game as a musician?
As a musician, well, as I said, I'm an artist. I'm always artistic. I'm dramatic. Anything that comes to my head and I feel like I can go on the mic and spit bars, yeah, man, I'm going to go do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you just going to spit something for us right now?
If you want me to.
Do it.
All right, go for it.
Limo drop me off. Red carpet on my pants. I got my ego on my side. So play a step aside.
Hey.
Pretty divas make way for me because the real queen is just around. On the contrary, I'm here to stay. Came out of my comfort zone and here to counter stock. Do not mock me because I rock like the Rock. My folks, favorite rapper is Nicki Minaj. Pretty face, thick cup, sex, house. We not be rapping like Dungeons Dragons. Roll like Dungeons Dragons.
Whoa! Like
Yeah, clearly a Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah, it's growing.
I love that. You love that.
I love that. Like, I think we need to do a video after this. Don't you think so?
Yeah, we should.
Well, anyway, a lot is happening right here. Now, this week, Miss Vimbai catches up with actor and movie director Udoka Oyeka to talk about 9-year-old Nigerian footballer Jaden Adetiba, who was signed to Arsenal FC Academy. Kudos to you, mate. And subsequently made headlines in Nigeria. Now, we discuss whether these early signings are good for the wholesome development of children beyond the prime years they will spend as athletes. I like that question.
So I'm with one of my favorite actors and filmmakers, Udoka. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good.
What are your first thoughts about this story?
I'm with the public on this one. Congratulations, Jaden. What's good about the academy is that they understand that these are still kids, so they're not taking away the childhood from the children, from the kids, you know. But there is a focus on training and, you know, enhancing their skills and giving them that facility to do that, you know. So I think with balance with the parents and with the club and with the training, you know, it's a specialty, it's a specialized thing.
So, okay, here's another way to look at it. So there's been more and more conversation around how much academic input these athletes really do get. You know, the conversation is more in NBA and NFL, where people do get drafted and then they're playing college and so forth. And of course, it's not about college, it's about playing. So naturally, you would assume that these academies they've brought you there for football. Yes, they're going to, you know, take you through some 1 + 1 = 2, but they're more interested in how you take your penalties. Do we care? Do we feel like young, up-and-coming athletes don't need to develop their academic strengths and maybe discover other talents they may have as well?
No, I think they do. I think they do. And I think that's why the parents are very important in this phase of their lives. So, like, you know, the academy can, you know, focus on the football. But I feel like the parents should still be there, even if it's homeschooling or whatever. Like, yeah, after sports at night, 2 hours of homeschooling from the parents would be helpful. Like, I don't think it's something that you need to abandon completely for sports that may or may not happen in the future.
You've made a very good case for it. I'm convinced, and you know, we wish young Jaden all the best. Of course, we don't wish all the other worst case scenarios on him. We do hope that he ends up being the prodigal Nigerian footballer who goes and makes us proud. On that note, this is also about you. Where can we catch you on social media? Even though you post once in a while, we want to catch those few moments when they do come.
Okay, so you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Udoka Oyeka. That's UDOKAOYEKA. Udoka Oyeka.
Simple as that. Now, we're going to go out and make sure we look for Sylvia, those not in Nigeria. Hopefully, y'all get onto Netflix and all these other streaming platforms, because I think the whole of Africa has to witness the brilliance in this film.
Yes, it's actually in cinemas across West Africa currently. So we're still trying to take it to East Africa and Southern Africa and, you know, the world, Netflix and all that.
Wonderful. Coming to a screen near you, Sylvia, the movie. Well, that's all we've got for you this week. I'm Vimbai. As always, it's fabulous from Lagos. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thanks, Ms. Wimbai. Now, moving on to La Liga. Now, I wonder how many times Julian Lopetegui regretted taking that infamous job. Now, Real Madrid has sacked their main coach after a 5-1 brutal thrashing from Barcelona in the Clásico. 2 months into the season, guys. Now, Lopetegui's issue started when he decided to take the job to coach Real Madrid on the eve of the World Cup. And now, 139 days after that fateful decision, he is left jobless from one of the top Spanish clubs and sadly left quite disgraced. Now, under his leadership, Los Blancos suffered 5 defeats in 7 matches, with the Clásico being the final nail in his coffin. Now, part of the statement released by Real Madrid read, "The board of directors understands that there is a great disproportion between the quality of staff of Real Madrid, which has 8 players nominated for the next Ballon d'Or, something unprecedented in the history of the club, and the results obtained to date." He'll be remembered as the shortest-lived coach at Real Madrid after Mariano Garcia Ramon was in charge for 104 days. This is terrible, guys. I mean, how do you feel that? Like, what do you think he's going through right now?
Absolute shock, disgrace, as you did mention, of Kwese. I think something that is very, very shocking for Real Madrid is for them to have managers, sacked so early. They're known to be the powerhouses
Only
of football.
2 months in.
And it's important to just stress here that I think something is actually brewing within Los Blancos locker rooms. They are a big club.
Yeah.
It's important to fill up that gap because a manager must take, the lead now.
So do you think he is the perfect example of greed and impatience that will just leave you with absolutely nothing?
Wow, greed and impatience. I think we might be taking things a bit too far.
Never. I mean, wait, let me take it over to her. You know what happened at the World Cup? He had this amazing opportunity to be the coach for Spain.
Yes.
Then he decided that, no, he's going to take a shot left and go and do something else after he's signed a contract with them. So don't you think that's just a bit greedy and impatient? Like, what would you do in your industry?
You never give up.
Like you need that strong management team, no?
Yes, you do. They need to push you, and you need to give it your all, give it your best,
Yeah?
Yeah, that's exactly why it's important for Real Madrid to have a strong management team.
Yeah.
So these problems don't happen. But I think it started with Zidane. Them first, getting rid of Zidane was already signs that something is not going well.
But the reason why they got rid of him is the fact that he wanted to get new people. Because, I mean, look, these guys have played really
fresh
well.
Ideas,
they need fresh legs.
Yeah.
But Perez was not ready to spend some money. And Zidane is like, you know what? I'm out.
Well, listen, when you want to be the best, it's important. We've seen it time and time again, especially with massive sports franchises across the world. You need to go and break the bank. That's the only way you'll be different to your competitors.
Indeed. And what about for you guys, like as musicians and so forth, when you're talking to your managers and you're saying, I need to have a new image, a new brand, and they're not giving you that money. How does that work for you as an artist?
Well, I just try with whatever I have. Well, my management team, actually, they always support me. So I have never, ever experienced such.
Okay.
Wow.
Aren't you lucky, honey?
But if that does happen, I'll just work with what I have. Then people feel like they can sponsor me. They'll see, okay, she's working hard. Let's just go give it a try. Then, but my team is just awesome.
Wow, I love that. So motivational. You speak of your team as well with high regard. Very quickly, before we let you go, Blaq Diva, where can your fans get in touch with you on social media?
Okay, on Facebook, it's BLAQ space Diva. On Instagram, it's BLAQ_Diva Samke.
Oh, Blaq Diva. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So
I can't believe
feisty.
we've had such a short time with her. Z. When are we seeing you? Yes, when are we seeing you again?
Very soon, darling.
Oh, lovely. Loving it. Ooh, it's a near me, girl, lovely. Just like that, our time together is up. And oh my gosh, it was such a wonderful show. And of course, bringing you the best of the best live in your living rooms. All right, so we leave you tonight on a somber note. The world football family was left torn apart this past weekend after the helicopter crash at Leicester City, which claimed the lives of Vichai Zrivandanbra, the club owner, 2 members of his staff, the pilot and a passenger, after it spun out of control and crashed. Our thoughts are with the family of those lost in the accident and the Leicester City Football Club family.
Leicester City Football Club defied amazing odds to lift the Barclays Premiership Trophy in 2016 under coach Claudio Ranieri. The title-winning year was the culmination of a fairy tale rags-to-riches story that began when self-made Thai billionaire Vichai Srivadhanaprabha bought the then Championship club in 2010. Leicester City Football Club defied amazing odds to lift the Barclays Premiership Trophy in 2016 under coach Claudio Ranieri. But tragedy struck when the helicopter that the much-loved Vichai was traveling in crashed just outside the stadium in the parking lot.
As people here just join together, a sort of shared sense of grief, of sorrow, people telling me that they just feel numb, they just can't quite believe that this had been at the match. Clearly a very sombre moment as we look again at the players just taking in the outpouring of emotion for the man that they knew and loved.